I don't got no edits for this video. It's 2:11 a.m. I just got done watching the Warriors versus Cleveland, bro. Steph is the best player in the NBA. Steph Curry is the best player in the NBA. I'll say it again. Stephen Curry is the best player in the NBA. This ain't biased. This isn't me being some like crazy Golden State fan. If you're watching these games, Steph this season has been everything for this team. In Cleveland tonight, he had 40 points on 65% from the field. 65% when he's shooting half of his shots, basically, from the 3-point line. 21 shots a game, 12 threes a game. Over 50% of his shot diet is from three. And he's producing. And we needed him. We needed all 40 because the Cavs are a great team. They're top three in defense, offense, whatever. They've been a really good team this season. Really good team. And he comes out here, hits these deep, long bombs. Deep. Needed them. Needed every bit of them. But the way he got to the line and to the cup tonight, he was finishing on Evan Mobley and Jared Allen in the paint, getting to the rim. And granted, you can speak to Cavs. This is not a Cavs video. This is me reacting to the game. Stephen Curry is him. He's him. 44% from three on 12 threes a game, 50 40 90 season. Steph is having again. He is playing better than his 2016 season. He just is. And I understand the team doesn't have the wins. Valid. This team has to win more games. But every win they've gotten, it's been off the strength of Steph Curry. Every win. He's been playing at a very easy level. He's dropped 30 in every game outside of one. And the game he didn't drop 30 in, he had a 20-point triple-double. He's been sensational. 33 points per game, 6.8 assists per game, 6.7 rebounds a game, on 69% true shooting. Almost 70% true shooting. That's how efficient he has been. And they've needed him to be efficient. They needed his basket because Jordan Poole hasn't looked the same. He's been spectacular. And you got to put respect on that. You have to. I've been very impressed with what I've seen from him. And as a fan watching it, it's like you need it. Like I'm sitting here watching this game thinking if we lose to them, we're gonna fall to 4-8. Instead, we're 5-7. We lost back-to-back games to the Pistons, the Hornets, all these teams. It means a lot for us to get to the point where we're at now. So it's just insane what I'm watching on a night in, night out basis. I've never seen a guard 6'3" at this level play to where he's comparable or on the same tier as guys that have completely different skill sets that favor their height, that favor their physical attributes. Steph Curry is putting his imprint, his domination on the game through pure skill, through committing to the defensive side of the basketball, getting to the paint, shooting the three ball at a high level, passing the ball, rebounding. He's impacting the game overall everywhere on the court when he's on the court. Phenomenal level. He's playing the minutes. He's played almost every game outside of one this season. And again, consistent 30. Like, the game just looks so easy for Stephen Curry, and they need him. These are not like fluff games where it's like, oh, he stayed in. They need him to score these amount of points to win the game. And I will say, getting back to the actual game, that is something I don't like. Him having to play at this high level, the best of his career, better than his MVP seasons, playing at this level just to win, it's not sustainable. He's playing at an impossible level in the NBA right now. But tonight, for the Warriors, their defense looked a lot better. They played a 9-man rotation. Lamb, he gave some good contributions. Kuminga, in limited minutes, he played with Draymond. He looked decent. Draymond was impacting the game all over the place, making it hard on Jared Allen, Mobley, post-ups, doing his best. And this team fought through adversity. Cleveland went on a 20-0 run in the third quarter, and the Warriors still won that quarter by a point. They had to fight through a bunch of questionable calls. And y'all know me. I'm not a fan that makes excuses about calls, right? I just play through it, right? I watch the games, and ultimately, you don't lose games off of calls. But tonight was crazy. Like it was a lot of ticky tack calls. Some calls aren't calls that you don't, you know, normally enforce a call. It was a lot of that tonight, and it was back to back. And then at the same time, we had technicals going on. It was a lot, but it didn't matter because Steph carried us through all of that. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins, 20 points. He produced. We needed him. Looney was amazing on the glass. I don't know the stats off the top, but off the eye test, Looney was really impacting the game. And Poole is starting to cut it on a tad bit. But we do got to talk about Clay. Um, Clay has not been good to start the season shooting the ball. He's been very, very bad, to be honest. It's not new. Clay has had moments where he starts the season off shooting poorly, but ultimately he's gonna have to turn up. He's gonna have to be a consistent producer, because otherwise, if he's not giving you that value, it puts a ceiling on how far the team can go. He's gonna have to return to that form. I hate the circumstances of how he came into the season, but he had a mental block, and I feel like you got to respect that. So I'm understanding that, and I'm gonna be patient with that. But Poole, he has to play better. Overall, the team's identity defensively has to be like this night in, night out. Holding the Cavs to, I think, 101 points, 106 points. That's the best defensive game they've played all season long, bar none, all season long. So you have to maintain this level of productivity if they want to keep having success, if they want to keep winning, and if they want to help Steph get that MVP. Because I do want him to win the MVP. He's playing at that level. To me, he's the best player in the world. I said coming into the season, best player in the world is between three players. I said it was Jokic. I said it was Giannis. I said it was Steph. Right now, I think the two clear-cut best players are Giannis and Steph. I think they're neck and neck, but I give Steph the nod. I'm sorry. Giannis has missed his last two games. He's been playing great defensively, offensively, but what Steph's impacting for this team overall is just insane. I'm sorry. He's the best player in the world to me. If you say Giannis, cool, I don't care, but I'm going Curry. And if you've been watching the games, he's been playing like it, man. He had an insane shot tonight where the man shot the ball down 3 points, turned around to the crowd, and it went in. That's just that's just an MVP caliber moment. And like, people don't talk that much about the Warriors because they expect them to be good, but we have not been good. And the wins that we have gotten again have been off of the foundation of what Steph Curry has done, and his name should be in the MVP race. His name should be brought up when you hear Giannis, Luka, all these guys that have high volume that dominate the ball. We need to respect the efficiency that Steph is playing at. He's giving up the ball. He's being very efficient with his dribbles, his scoring. He don't ask for much, and he's passing the ball, rebounding, and he's playing defense. He's our best guard defender. I know I'm going to say right now that's not saying much, but defensively he's been very solid against many high level matchups. In the fourth quarter tonight, if you watch the game, for whatever reason, Garland and Donovan Mitchell continually tried to isolate Steph Curry. They didn't go at Clay. They went at Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins off switches. It made zero sense, JB. I don't know what you're doing with that. But Steph was holding his own. And then on the other end, he was scoring. So for me, it's like at a certain point, what do you want the man to do? He's doing everything in his power to will his team to games. And what people are going to say is, oh, well, the two-way effort. He's not, you know, he's not playing wing defense. What he's doing to impact the game is bigger than that. It just is. And if you're watching the game and you're seeing what he's contributing to the offense at a high level, we have not seen this. The last time we saw someone do something close to what Steph is doing now, it was Steph. And it was a unanimous MVP season. Unanimous. Was not close. If he maintains this productivity, which I think is extremely difficult. I'm sorry. 33 points per game on 21 shots per game is a otherworldly level of efficiency when over half the shots you're taking are 3-point shots. Again, 12 threes a game on 21 shots a game is ridiculous. It's just it's video game numbers. It's just very hard to fathom that he's doing this at the rate he's doing it at. But overall, this was a great game. No edits on this one. This was just a crazy game, and I wanted to put this recap out there. Put some respect on Steph. If you have not been watching Warriors games, tap into it. But I got more content coming. Again, preseason predictions video will be coming out soon. I was gonna drop that, but this thing really messed up my whole head. So I'm gonna take some more days to get that stuff ready. I got a Brooklyn Nets video coming. We got content on the channel, baby. And follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all that. We playing God of War right now on Twitch, so make sure to tap in with all that. Links are in the description and in the comments. But peace out, people. Have a good one. Keep watching basketball. Remember, enjoy life. Enjoy it to its fullest. I'm out here, people. Peace.